I understand you are recording, but we have people coming in and out. We would prefer you not.
Okay.
Just because
other
people coming in and out.
I'm not trying to record people's personal stuff. I'm actually documenting my interaction.
Scared woman, I guess.
No, that's fine. It was the call notes were kind of odd. So
it's kind of odd how things work. So basically, because yes, we are law enforcement here, they actually take care of anything that we would need. So they cover the county.
We got nothing. There's nothing in our system right now.
Went home and told everybody this lady in here. But as soon as it came introduced,
I just happened to
you walked down here with him, so you weren't just walking by, sir. Don't sit here and say anything.
A simple records request turns into a bureaucratic nightmare when public officials refuse to identify themselves and obstruct access to public information. Instead of transparency, the response is hostility and even calling the police. When those in power resist accountability, what does it mean for our rights?
Okay, I don't need to know.
Hold on, let me see.
Hold on.
Hey, he got arrested in Arapahoe County, then this would be where we'd get discovery. I mean, I've dealt with this several times, like I said. Yeah, well, it's not a municipal case because he has court at Arapahoe County next week. Okay, so is it possible that they just don't have the discovery yet? We'll come back here when he has court next week and see if you guys have it yet. Okay, and what's your name? Krista, what's your last name? You don't give it out? Okay, well, how do I do a public records request so I can get your last name then? Well, you have a form. Well, you have a form in here. I say again the online stuff. So the Freedom of Information Act requires you to make reasonable accommodations for those with disabilities. So, I mean, you can say that I have to go online, but that's not actually a law. So, if you want to just give me your last name, that'll be fine. But I mean, if you're not going to give it, then I need to do a records request. So, well, yeah, you don't have to. It's not your policy, but I mean, I have a statutory right to get your name, though. That's the thing. So, if you want to give me your name, that's fine. Otherwise, we're going to do a series of records requests, and I'm going to file a complaint. I mean, I don't understand why I'm literally dripping sweat here. You're like not just allowing us to come into the building. We have legitimate business here, and then you're trying to tell my friend that the district attorney owns this building, ma'am. We pay for the building as the taxpayers, and you're just keeping us out here in dripping sweat, and then you won't give me your name.
So there's no.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though. I'm asking for your name, and you're not going to give it to me. So I need a supervisor or something down here so we can do a records request so I can get your name and salary and data hire, please.
Otherwise, they're above the law.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I could get your salary if I want to, sure. Actually, all she had to do was just give me your last name, but now she's being stupid.
If I fall out from the heat, go ahead and call
we
it
don't
in,
need to.
I don't give a fuck. I'll put it on them.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Right?
I mean, the fact that she's keeping us in here, like I'm dripping sweat right now, is ridiculous.
Hi, yes. How much longer is it going to be before someone comes down? It's already been several. Like, this building's not that big. No, you're not. Don't lie to me.
Don't lie to me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's what she said.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm Investigator Caston with the office. Are you Mr.
Yes.
Okay, you're the one looking for some information?
Yes.
Okay. She ran your name, and you're not in our system.
Yes, we can put people's name in to find their.
I'm just going to make sure we got everything squared away.
Can we come inside where it's air conditioning and just hang out in the lobby right there? So we're here for legitimate business.
Yeah, instead of standing there.
Yes,
Yeah.
I understand you are
I'm
recording,
way
but we have
overweight
people
for
coming
this.
in and out. We would prefer you not.
Okay.
Just because
other
people coming in and out.
I'm not trying to record people's personal stuff. I'm actually documenting my interaction now because of Christy's behavior here. So that's another reason why we called you down here. Is first of all that you guys are just keeping us in here sweating in the foyer like that and not letting us come in. I've been in here a bunch of times for my own personal discovery and stuff. And then she's trying to tell us that that the district attorney owns this building. That's why they wouldn't let us in. And the district attorney doesn't own the building, the taxpayers do. So I just asked her for her name, she won't give me her name. So I said, well, now I need to do a public records request She doesn't know all you have to do online or something. Like she's not being very helpful.
For what I was told.
And so I told her I need to do a complaint then. I need to get if you just give me your last name, it's fine. Otherwise, I'm going to do a records request for your name, date of hire, salary. Oh, you don't need my salary. Hold on. It's like, dude, come on. We're not trying to cause an issue. We're here for legitimate business. We just want to be in there where it's air conditioner.
Right, I don't want to pass out.
And yeah, I mean, now that we got the doors open, it's not as bad, but we were like dripping sweat in here.
Yeah.
So is that okay if we come in?
You got to go through
That's fine.
metal, so no knives.
No big deal for that.
kind
We're
of
not bringing
stuff.
weapons
I
in.
have to
bring
go
you
put my
guys-
tweezers back in the truck.
Are tweezers okay?
No, I just nothing that can be construed as a weapon. And then yes, I'll bring you in. We'll go around the side. That way, if somebody else comes in, I would just prefer not other people be getting recorded. I don't mind that you are doing it. We just don't want other people that are going to be recorded coming in and out for whatever business they have at the office. And we can do that. So if you want to take,
Yeah, I'm not going to like
tweezers
go up and like try to purposely record someone, you know what I mean, or anything like that.
No.
If they're like inadvertently on my camera, so there's nothing I can do about that. But I'm not going to try to antagonize people or
No,
anything.
you're fine.
Okay.
Will you
So-
beep beep?
Yeah, sure. Here, let me just
so
give you
you
the keys
guys
just in
know,
case.
Arapahoe was called us, so they are here.
You called the police on us?
police?
So we as investigators.
Oh my gosh, they
are
called the
this.
police
Yes,
on us,
the police
guys.
for anything that might potentially have to go. We didn't know. They didn't tell us
This is
what's going
ridiculous.
on. So.
Rappahannock Communications, this is Breck. How can I help you?
Hi, my name is Rachel Silva, and I'm an investigator at the DA's office off of Revere. And
Okay.
we were wondering if you could send a uniform or a marked patrol unit to our office. We have someone in the lobby that's upset.
Okay, can you give me the address there?
Yes. Let me look at my address. It is, 6450 South Revere Parkway, Centennial, Colorado.
6450 South River Parkway?
Yes.
Okay. And you're an investigator?
Yeah, so our investigators are in contact with them, but we were hoping to just have someone in uniform.
Okay, you guys just need help getting them under control?
I think that's the case.
Okay.
Not completely sure. I was just told to call and have you guys send a car.
Mark there. Someone in uniform. Okay. And then, do we know why they're upset?
No, I don't have that information. And I don't have a description either. I'm sorry.
And they're in the main lobby?
Correct.
No description. There's investigators with them.
Yes.
Any cause for concern on weapons?
No. If they got into our lobby, there's a metal detector. But our investigators that are in contact are armed.
Okay. And any cause for concern on drugs or alcohol?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Do you know, is it a male or female?
I don't.
Okay. And you said your name is Rachel Silva?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And Rachel, what's a good number we can give you guys a call back at?
Yep.
All right. We have this information in there. We'll go ahead and send a deputy out there as soon as we can, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So she called the police on us because we were trying to do a records request and saying if we can ask if we can come in or it's air conditioning.
Well, and it's honestly what we got was just because it was a little more suspicious. We were originally told you might have been banging. We were told that did not happen.
No.
There was no banging. It was just looking, I guess,
Yeah.
in the windows and stuff like that, right? Hello. So I'm investigator Brian Ross. They're here on that. They're trying to get a records request. We're trying to see if it's legitimate. We kind of had maybe some miscommunication that they might have been banging. They haven't been. We're just trying to figure out exactly what's going on.
Oh, okay.
To see if they
Okay, so
have
everything's
legitimate business
calmed
here.
down
Yes.
and stuff. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So no, everything's good with that. We kind
Okay.
of had a little bit of miscommunication with that. So I mean, right now we're just going to figure out, make sure they actually have a case here.
Oh,
And then
okay.
we can deal with with that on that.
Kinda go
board.
from
So,
there?
yeah.
Okay.
So
She
we're-
did call him the police. For
Sorry,
the
you
record.
know, it's just for a scared woman, I guess.
No, that's fine. It was the call notes were kind of odd. So
It's kind of odd how things work. So basically, because yes, we are law enforcement here, they actually take care of anything that we would need. So they cover the
We
county.
got
and do all that
there's
stuff.
nothing in our system right now that has a court date,
Correct me if I'm wrong. You're just wanting discovery for your case. Is that correct?
Correct.
That's all you're looking for.
and we
So
can't give it to you. 'cause
And a
it
public
doesn't-
record's on her now.
Well,
You
no,
can do
you're
it
not
online.
gonna. You can look her up online or whatever, but
Well, I need a form to fill out since I'm here.
you want public record.
So
on
this is what
her?
we need. We just wanted to get her last name, and she was refusing to give it to us.
Yeah,
she was trying to tell us that this is owned by the district attorney. That's why she had to keep us hot, sweaty here and not let us into the building. And so that's not true. And I just tried to ask her name, and she won't give it to me.
She
So,
doesn't have to. Give it.
but she does. She doesn't have to give it to me. It's maybe not your policy, but I have a statutory right to get it. And so if she can either tell me her last name, or I'm just going to do a records request for her salary, data hire, everything that I can get on her.
Do a
So,
records request, do it
okay,
online.
can you give me a phone number? I'll give you a verbal request.
He's got my phone number.
Okay, I'll just give it to you. I'll just give you a verbal request right now.
I'm not. You can call me or forget it.
I don't have access
take
to the
it.
internet, so
Okay, so
I got a phone number on there.
what's the defined
Okay,
process
but-
for doing a records request for her,
I have no
her stuff?
idea.
why do I have to wait to do
Well,
the
who
records
know
request?
who has the idea
If I
then?
call you to do the records
Dude, I don't
request,
do.
you're right in front
I
of
don't
me.
do the
records
records
request.
requests. We don't do.
Hey, officer, are you leaving, deputy? No. Okay.
That has nothing to do with our job. We don't. I have no idea what. We have no idea. the
But you're
policy.
but you're the one that works here, so you need to either like show us or send us in the right direction, or if you're if the public employee, I can just verbally give you that request, and then you can forward it to the proper channels.
Well, no, you can't. But I'm trying to help you anyway.
I mean, that's the way Cora works. So
Well, no, you can't, because that's not my job. But I will try and help you. Okay.
Well, can I get a form to fill
Let
out?
me go see if there's a form.
Because I don't have access to the internet. I don't have
Well,
access. I need to do it
I'm
in
going to
person.
find out.
since
I'm going to see if she knows, because what records exactly are you wanting?
so she can either just give us her last name, and we'll be
I
done.
asked him.
Her last name, data hire, salary,
Salary.
and I would also like your data hire, salary, and yours as well.
Well, you can put in the records request, but I'm going to see.
Yeah, I need one though. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Jeez, man.
I'm gonna get everybody's now.
Stupid. Get a business card from you, and can you write the CAD number on there too, please?
Oh yeah. Let me go grab that for
Thank you.
This is. We didn't know anything about it. We talked to the lady who knows everything, and she said, "Yeah, this is just pulled off our website, and that's typically where you go. That's what you gotta. I mean, it's kind of long, but that's what we got. That's as good as I can do you for it. Now, look, if you can go to a library and rent, be on an internet.
Yeah, it's just too much work to like when I can come into a building and just do it there. Too much work.
Yeah, we're here now, so
Yeah.
so we can just fill this out here, and we'll just turn it into you when we're done.
Yep.
Well, we're not gonna, all right, that's fine.
You're not gonna what?
What's your name, sir?
Why do you need my name?
Well,
You're asking for a
I gave
request and
you
all that.
my name.
Oh yeah, but you guys are public employees, right? I'm just a private citizen, so I
Ma'am,
don't understand why you
gonna
need
share
my
your
name.
name with us, ma'am?
Don't know. They have mine just because I needed to get
I don't
it.
understand why that even
I
matters.
asked you nice.
Well, I'm asking you nice stuff
You're
too.
not working with me at all. It's not like her. Was
Ma'am, I told you what I wanted, and I told you why I asked you, and I asked you nicely.
My name is Cassandra.
Cassandra. Do you have a last name, Cassandra?
I do.
Would you tell me?
No, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, we're just trying to be nice, man. We weren't trying to cause an issue here. We just didn't understand why she's giving us, false information
I'm
about.
going to give you false information.
Well, she told us that the district attorney owns this building, and that's not true.
Who owns it then?
The taxpayers own it.
Oh, okay.
It's a public building, right? The district attorney is not like a private business that he owns it.
She didn't give you false information.
Oh, so she didn't. So what are you saying, that the district attorney does own this building
I
then?
said she didn't give you false information.
Well, that's false information.
That's not false.
It's not. The district attorney doesn't own the building,
Tell
man.
them we had found a case in India.
What's your name? What's your name?
I'm dealing with Mr.
Oh, if you're gonna be rude.
He's got my card.
Well, why can't you just tell me your name?
Okay.
You didn't give me a card. Can I get a card then?
Hey, sir. Here's my card.
Okay.
And that's the instrument
number
Okay.
back there.
Thank you. Appreciate your help, man.
No problem.
So you said you gave him a card. Can I have your card too then, since you won't tell me your name?
Yeah.
Thank you.
We did find there is a case number that we found in the system eventually, not the usual way we find it.
I just found that to be a little disrespectful.
Okay, so can we come in then and fill this out?
Once it's filled out, you guys can come back. You're not going to come in here.
Well, you told us that we could come in, remember? Brian, you said that, yeah, we could come in and air
Come into
conditioner.
the vestibule here. You're not coming in to fill out.
Well, how come, Brian, you told us that we could come in air conditioner, now we can't come in? How come
We told you to come in, but you can fill out the paperwork in your car, then you can bring it in.
That's not what you said before. Can we come inside where it's air conditioning and just hang out in the lobby right there? So we're here for legitimate business.
Yeah, instead of standing in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll bring you in. We'll go over on the side.
So before we come in the air conditioner, man. Look at these guys.
I mean, I'm sorry we're making you do your job.
I remember it being.
Yes, I'm here to turn this records request in. I did. All right.
Oh, there's my water. Parched.
It's probably 100 degrees. Hey, can you just open the door and let me in so I can hand it to you? All right. They're coming up to open the door. And then he just walks by. He's just waiting.
Have him make a copy for you.
Here's the other one you were requesting to get the records. There's the case number. We don't have any records to get right now, but that would be the form.
Yeah, I was just going to go to Sheridan and request it.
They're the only ones that are going to have it right now. Nothing will get transferred to our office until after court, depending on whatever the judge decides.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Huh?
Can I go to the bathroom in a public building that my taxes go to, please? I have to pee.
Get out of the way of this guy first. Excuse me. I can let you in to go to the bathroom, but I'm not letting everybody else in.
Only one person? Seems like
You don't have to, because if you read the sign, actually, there's no unauthorized audio videoing going on in our.
Well, he doesn't have to record it.
So this is actually a secure building because of the people we have here and the nature of what we're doing. And we have a lot of DAs who are targets of what's going on, and they're not armed. And so
Neither are we.
to allow people.
That's why I said you go to a metal detector and everything, so not being armed.
I'll let you come in, turn in your
Yeah,
paperwork.
so you can come in or not.
Wow.
Just go ahead and go in there, bro, and have them make a copy for you, so you have proof that you turned it in with like a sign or a stamp or something.
Thank you.
All right, selective and who they let in, man. It's crazy, dude.
No, the thing is that the only people that were moving through here when we were in here before, melting, waiting for them to come down before, there was 3 people clustered together. There's a man, a woman, and a third person.
Like everything that the government does has to be viewpoint neutral.
Right.
You can't be like, oh, well, you can come in and use the restroom, but these 2 people have to stand outside.
Right.
I want to see this. They said a sign about
I'm here.
no video recording.
Unauthorized photographic and recording devices.
Yeah.
So that's how they do it. They get away with it.
Yeah, but it's not a law. Is there like a CRS attached to it? No.
No.
It's just somebody wrote something on a piece of paper, so.
And again, I don't like being penalized for something I might do. I might come in here and cause a bunch of havoc so they don't want to let me in.
Yeah.
It's a public building. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but all these DAs, they have to create their own privacy, right?
That's why
there should be open areas for public in here.
Right. Well, that's why they have controlled access, so then now it's technically restricted. So you can't go in there and they can make their own rules because it's a restricted area that they're. But once they allow you in the restricted area, it's public now. So I don't know. I don't know about the validity of the sign because once they allow you in there, like him, he could probably pull his phone out and start recording.
Right.
because that's a public lobby there. I mean, there's chairs in there. I've been in there before.
Right.
So once they allow you in, that's it's not restricted anymore. I mean, you can see right here, guys.
Clear selectives at Park 7.
I was just filming here in City Hall. Body cameras?
Yep.
Still putting in there statute of limitation on how long that actually leaves personal property. Not from that, as long as it's being further investigation. But y'all know y'all need to get a warrant to get to the phone for the judge will bring that. But I mean, you already know the judge. So why are you this? So you can come back and get a phone back this week. You know what your technically is charging. I have no idea. You take the followers and group and pull that. Oh, well, yeah. Why not? I haven't told anybody this lady in here. But as soon as it can be released, I'll have them take the follow. Well, I don't believe that for one second. I got a question. So, the judge has to sign the warrant by now. It's all in the judge. So you guys need to hold the phone for like years or so? It's part of investigation. Yes. Tearing your head, it's fine. It's tearing your head, it's fine. I'm just going to ask questions about his body. Yeah, you're pretty rude, man. You come off very rude. That's fine. I know you don't want to. I know you don't want to. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
We're just trying to ask questions. This guy's just walking away. Thank you for.
Okay, what do you have under your waistband there?
Excuse me? What is
it?
it?
It looks like your arm or something. It looks like your arm or something.
I'm not armed. I'm not going to hurt you.
All right, but number one, you're not involved in this investigation.
Am I allowed
so,
to?
Is he an attorney?
No, I'm not.
Then we don't need to answer him, okay? Your phone will be released when the judge is done with it. We're not holding it just to hold it. It's been on.
It's been on? I didn't know that.
Yeah. He asked me already, and I already told him about
it. But I didn't ask, and you said you're not going to answer him.
Nobody's not calm, but there's nothing more to talk about
right now. You're
fair. I'm done with this, okay? You guys have a good day.
What's your name?
Lieutenant Jackson.
Hey, can I get a business card?
Yeah.
And can I get a business card for you too?
You guys make contact with me.
Yeah, both of y'all make contact.
A judge is not going to sign a warrant for a little petty misdemeanor thing. I mean, you guys know that they don't do that, right? I've never seen a judge sign a warrant to go through someone's phone for something.
There's nothing for you to get, so it doesn't matter.
I don't care. Serious crime or something, yeah, I can see them signing a warrant. But filming is going on. That's why, like I said, it's not my case.
I know it's not your case. I'm glad it's not your case.
There you go.
Oh, I did say this. You want? I know the body cam footage. It's a request.
Yep.
And why wouldn't you have told me that too? Because she never informed me. And it's smart aleck comment about she told you. When you were
I was just walking by and I just happened to come.
You walked down here with him. So you weren't just walking by, sir. Don't sit here and say, and if your body cam was on, then you weren't just walking down.
I'm walking downstairs with him and I did him a courtesy and just stood here with him. Because the last time you were here, you were just like this. You were just like this. You're confrontational.
Like this?
I am calm, but you're very, very confrontational with people.
You're confrontational.
You weren't here when he got arrested. Were you here that day? Were you here that day?
Right now.
Were you here that day? Okay.
De-escalate.
De-escalate. You guys have a good day.
I read your policy manual. You're not supposed to escalate. You're supposed to de-escalate.
You are de-escalating.
You're not. This is what you call de-escalation.
You guys have a good day.
Just relax, man.
This case proves that standing up for your rights isn't always easy, but it's necessary. Public officials work for the people, not against them. If we don't push back against secrecy today, we risk losing transparency tomorrow. Know your rights, stay persistent, and demand accountability. What do you think of the events in today's video? Do you think our rights are being respected? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more audits. Your support makes all the difference. See you in the next video.